Okay, we will now move on to example 1 of 7.1. But before that, let us look through the concept that we have discussed so far. We have here the very first formula that you see. What you can derive from here is that the sine of obtuse angle, okay, being 180 degrees minus theta, is equal to the sine of acute angle. And for the cosine, you have cosine of obtuse angle is equal to negative of cosine of acute. So as I've said earlier, we are going to use this knowledge here in our working in future examples. So I want you to remember that the sine of obtuse angle is equal to the sine of acute angle, and the cosine of obtuse angle is equal to the negative of cosine of the acute angle. And if theta is obtuse, we have sine to be positive and cosine to be negative. Okay, so let's take a look at the first example. Okay, express the following as a trigo ratio of acute angle. So trigo ratio can be sine or cosine of something that is acute. So you can see in the first question, you have 149 degrees. So this is obtuse. Okay, 149 degrees is an obtuse angle. So in our working, we have sine of 149 degrees being obtuse. So we will put it up here as sine of obtuse. And in the formula just now is equals to sine of the acute angle. And also in our previous video, we have discussed how do we get obtuse or acute from 149. We will just minus off 149 from 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus theta. In this case, you have 149 as the theta. And this is equal to sine of 31 degrees. So this is the answer to the first part, which is to express as a ratio. Okay, so the sine is a ratio and acute angle, there will be 31 degrees. And then after that, we have to find the second portion. So the second portion here, find their values. That means sine 149 degrees is equal to sine 31 degrees is equal to 0.5150 for SF for significant figures. Okay, so the same method can be used for the next problem, which is 108 degrees, but we are dealing with cosine. So let's take a look at how this can be done. Okay, so we have cosine 108 degrees. So cosine here is obtuse. 108 degrees is obtuse. So we will use our formula. Cosine of an obtuse angle is equal to negative of cosine of acute angle. And to get acute angle, we will do 180 degrees minus theta. So theta is 108 in this case. You have negative of cosine 72 degrees. So this is the answer to the first part. So the second part, cosine 108 degrees is equal to negative cosine 72 degrees is equals to negative 0.3090, correct to four significant figures.